Hi, Tanna Marshall here with your Feel Good Friday message. And today I want to talk to you about refilling your pitcher, which basically means taking care of yourself and not letting yourself get too run down or drained by everything going on in your life and everything you have to do and everybody that you have to take care of. I have been talking about this for years to my clients and to other people and aiming to do it myself because we all have obligations and things that can drain us of our energy. And if we're not doing something to refill our pitcher, as I like to call it, we're going to wind up literally getting drained. And there are several stages to this. You can keep doing and giving to other people. And your pitcher is draining a little bit. There's not as much in there, but you still have some more to give. So you keep giving and you keep pouring into everybody else's glass. It's getting down there, but you still have some to give. So you keep pouring and you keep pouring, and eventually you are empty. And you know what? A lot of times we keep trying to give with an empty pitcher. We keep trying to pour into everybody else's glasses when we have nothing left to give. And this is when we can get angry, we can get resentful, we can actually get sick because we're so worn out, we're not taking care of ourselves. And this is something I've had to be especially mindful with because of being a coach. I'm always serving others and focusing on their needs. And so it's very important that I maintain my good energy and take care of myself in between calls. Now, a lot of times in between calls, I'm taking care of my mom because, as many of you know, I'm her full-time caregiver. So there's a balance of self-care that absolutely has to be present with me. And this is especially important for women who are balancing a full-time career and families, and perhaps they are of the sandwich generation where they're also taking care of their parents. I don't know how they do it, quite honestly. That is a lot to deal with. But the more that you have going on, the more important it is for you to take care of yourself. It is imperative to have some kind of self-care routine in place, even if it's very simple, even if you just take 5 minutes to meditate every day, or if you're able to get outside for a few minutes every day and just sit and breathe. It really doesn't have to be something extensive. You don't have to go for a big spa trip once a month. I mean, that's something that I do. I get a massage once a month. That's part of my routine, and fortunately we're able to make that happen. And it's become a really big part of my well-being in my routine going forward. But it's just important to make sure that you are making yourself a priority, because if you don't, you're not going to have anything left to give other people. And right now I'm actually preparing to go on a trip. I don't travel very often, but when I do, there's a lot that needs to be put in place to take care of my mom. I have to have people here with her most of the time. I have to make sure her meals are prepared and her pills are prepared and her shots are ready to go, and that everybody knows the routine. And there are a few things that are kind of primping, pampering things that need to be done before the trip. And you would think that that would be really relaxing and that would refill my pitcher, but a lot of times it doesn't, because there's a lot of running around and I got to squeeze it in here before I have to go do that errand, and then I have to come home and make sure that this is all in place. So even the prep that appears to be pampering, it's not always relaxing. And at this point, what I need to do every once in a while is just stop and just connect with spirit. And sometimes that's just the best thing to do, is just breathe and connect with that inner knowing and that inner peace that you really can't find at the spa or at the salon. It's within you. How easy is that? It's always there and available for you. So if you are limited or you feel limited as far as what you can do to take care of yourself and refill your pitcher, just make it as simple as breathing, closing your eyes, and going within. And you can just drop your attention down into your heart. Just breathe into your heart. You can feel a big difference when you focus your attention there. So just do it with me now. Just take a deep breath, close your eyes, and focus in. Focus your attention on your heart. And do you notice how good that feels? Didn't that give you a moment of peace? Didn't that kind of fill you up a little bit from the inside out? So if that's all that you can do that often. And that's really all I have to say to you. You've got to take care of yourself. You got to keep refilling that pitcher. Make sure you have enough to give so that you can keep pouring into everybody else's glass. Don't let yourself get empty. Refill often. I love to do this for myself, and I hope that you too can learn to enjoy doing this and look forward to it so it doesn't feel like a chore, like, oh God, I gotta go do that. You want to look forward to it like, oh, it's my time to just sit and breathe. It's my time to go sit outside and enjoy nature for 5 minutes. And, if you're able to, it's my time to go get a massage. Yay! Whatever you can do, you got to have the you time and take care of you. Make yourself the priority, make your self-care a priority, and keep your pitcher full. And if you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe to the channel on YouTube or forward it to a friend. And if you need help learning how to refill your pitcher and to take care of yourself more fully and create a life that you want, that fully serves you and the other people around you, jump over to my website at tannamarshall.com and see what I have available to help you. And with that, I want to wish you a weekend with a full pitcher. Take care of yourself, make yourself a priority, enjoy, and I'll see you next week.